One note, if you did have a space problem or you weren't able to install a hose bib here upstream of your shutoff valve, you would do this flushing through, we would recommend a utility sink or a bathtub, something that doesn't have an aeration device on it. The one nearest the unit would be ideal, but we do recommend you do the hose bib. You want to make sure there was a couple things you need to check. That would be the hardness of your water, and you want to make sure your regen times are all set according to the manual and the size system that you have. So first thing we're going to do is just go in here. I'm going to do this manually, and then I'll show you how to use the Bluetooth app. So we're going to press this guy once. You're going to have your time set there, PM, AM. This is the hardness. So you have either done your hardness test or you have that information from your city or water area. So what you want to do is add 5 to whatever your hardness is. So if our hardness, let's say, is 20, what we're going to do is make our hardness setting on this 25. So basically what we'll do here, scroll through, go to the next one, hit that. Okay, now our hardness is all set. For our regeneration cycles, we'll go ahead, hold both down at the same time. Okay, so this again is your regeneration time, your days between regeneration. Cycle 1 is at 8 minutes. That's what our recommended setting is. 2, which is the brine draw, is set for 60 minutes. 3, the rapid rinse, is 6 minutes. And 4, which is the brine refill, this is set for 6 minutes based on this 32K system. This it says it's a 32K system, so if you have a 27 or a different system, you'd want to change that. And then your percentage, Bluetooth hookup, and etc. Okay, so now we're all set up. Our house supply is still closed. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set this into a backwash. We're going to do a complete backwash, brine draw, rapid rinse, and brine refill. This will take about 90 minutes total. So what you want to do is go ahead and force the regen to start. What we'll do there is just hold this again, and it'll go into cycle 1. Okay, it goes into cycle 1. Now we're just going to let this whole thing run through it. So when it goes into cycle 1, you'll see your water going to drain here for your drain line, and we'll just let that run its 8 minutes. For the video purposes, I'm going to go ahead and advance it, but it would go through its 8-minute cycle. Then it would go into cycle 2. And this will be your brine draw. So you should be able to look in your brine tank, and you should be able to see that water level dropping. This will be run up to 60 minutes. Again, let this run through its cycle. For the video purposes, I'm just going to go fast forward through it. You're now in cycle number 3. That's for the 6 minutes. That's a rapid rinse. Now you would also see water coming out your drain line into your drain. And now we're going to go into the brine refill. So you should be able to go to your brine tank, remove the lid, and you should see the water coming up, the water level coming back into the tank over a period of the 6 minutes. And then once that 6 minutes has completed, it'll count down. It'll go back into the service mode. Okay, and then it'll go back between the gallons left before regen and the time. Wanted to show you also there is a Bluetooth app here that you can go into. And in your dashboards, you can actually see the time of day, the water hardness setting. So you can click on this. Let's say I want to change it to 30. You can just hit the 30, hit done. It'll ask you if yes, and there's your 30. So this is kind of a neat thing. You can also set your regen time here. If you go to the advanced settings, you can actually also set your backwash, your brine draw, your rapid rinse, and your brine refill. This is where your resin grains capacity is set for the 32K system that we have here. So this is also a really neat app that you can use, but, you know, instead of the manual on the valve. Okay, so we've done our regeneration now. Everything's good. Our system is ready to go. We're going to go ahead and we can turn the water back on to the house. Your system is ready. The last thing we need to do is install the backup battery, just in case you were to ever lose power. Your programming will be maintained. And this is just a standard 9-volt battery. There's a little plug down here at the bottom of a little shelf. You basically just pop that guy on there and put him down in there. You can now reinstall your dust cover, and you are now ready to enjoy your Clean Water Systems soft water softener. Thank you. Have a good day.